Hi, today I want to demonstrate a couple of small functionalities of SARA time series utility. To open a WDM file, click on Open File, go to WDM time series. In the type of file, click on OK, and then you can browse to the file that you are interested in. You can browse through here, or you can also find the recently opened WDM file in this drop down box. Let's select snake.wdm. It's a big file, so it will take, sometimes it takes a few seconds to open. So now we are going to take existing time series and do some changes in that. So let's go select time series, and this window shows up. If you want to see other attributes, click on attributes, click on add, and then you can change the attribute here in this drop down, and I select ID. ID is the same as DSN number in the WDM util. So right now all the data is showing up here, 573 data sets. So let's say I select the data sets, these 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's select only 2 data sets, and so the data that I have selected shows up here. That means these 2 data sets, which are 6290 and 7280, are showing up here. These are the selected data sets. Click on OK. Now the 2 data sets have been selected. We want to save them to the same WDM file, so we click on Save as Data. SARA shows us this small window. It wants to ask if I want to save it in the existing WDM file that is open, or do I want to go and open another existing file or a new WDM file. So we'll click on the file that is already open. Okay. And then these 2 small windows show up. This top window will close when the dataset is saved, and this bottom window shows the 2 datasets that we have selected and you want to save them. So these are the existing attributes. The thing that is going to change is new DSN. Existing DSN was 6290 and 7280, and SARA itself populated this number. Let's say the first time series, I want to change its DSN number from 6290 to 6299. So this is simple task. When I click on save, we will have a new time series with the dataset number 6299. Everything else will stay same for this time series. So essentially 6290 will stay, and we'll have a new time series 6299. Then let's say this is time series 7280 and I want to change its attribute. And so since I want to change this attribute, what I want to keep same is the dataset number. So I keep the dataset number 7280, change the scenario as test, TS type as UAT, constituent as test, star name, I'm just trying out these things. And if you don't see all the attributes here, you can click on select attributes, and this window shows up, and you can select the attributes that are not showing up. So in this case, all these attributes can be changed. You can add agency, you can add data source, those kind of things. And click on OK. Let's say I click on agency and I say Once I have decided that okay, I want to change the 7280 and I put the correct attributes, and the other time series 6290 I am saving it as a new time series. So these two tasks I have completed in this step, and then I go ahead and click save. So when I want to change the dataset calibration reach 280 tau, in this case I was overwriting it with new attributes. So this is the warning that I am getting from SARA, and this is what I actually wanted to do. So I click on replace existing, and then I get the message that two of the datasets have saved. Click on OK, and then if I go to select time series, I can go ahead and see the two changes that I did. These were selected earlier, so let's see, I made thing 6299 and 7280 were the two new time series that I made, and they are showing up here. In this case, what I did was that I selected only two data sets and I created two data sets out of that. If I want, I can select 20 to 30 data sets at a time and change their attributes. And for example, let's say if you have these 5 data sets named as flow, and you want to change the names of all of them or change the numbering of all of them, it's pretty easy. You can select all these 5 or 10, click on OK, again save as data, select this thing, and what you can do is you can copy paste. If you want to have a new TS type, for example it's flow, I can call it WFL, copy these 4 lines and paste it, and I can similarly get this DSN number from somewhere else, copy and paste the new DSN numbers, whatever I want, and then I can go ahead and click save. So that way it would be very small task for me to save or change the attributes of 10, 15 or 20 datasets at a time. Hope you find this video very useful. If you have any comments, please leave a message here, and I can probably add some annotations to explain some of the things. Thank you.